Hi students and working accountants. Welcome to my Expert Tally Prime YouTube channel. My name is Baburao from Hyderabad. So before today in this video we are going to discuss about other type of security. So in the previous video what we learned or we discussed about the security for the data. Security for the data. That is, one is tally word password. I mean, setting up tally part password. And another one is setting up user access control. User access control, username and password. So that is this one. And today we are going to learn another type, which is called as backup of data and restoration of restore data. Backup and restore. That's what we are going to learn before we enter into the subject. So a request to you. So many people, they are just watching the videos and going off without subscribing. Please, everyone visiting my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click bell icon next to the subscribe button so that, and you select all so that you will get notification for all the videos which I upload in my channel. And also share my channel with others. And another important thing is every video you watch till the end. Don't skip in the middle. If you skip in the middle, the later part you cannot understand. It is of no use. So to know the full topic, full subtopic in this video, you have to watch the top video in full. And after watching fully, if the video is good, you please like the video, and if you like the video, YouTube people will recommend this video to many people so that many people will learn this topic. Okay, and now, and also one more thing, I am running online classes also, only online classes, paid classes on the Tally Prime. So if you are interested, you can call me and you can join. My number is given in the thumbnail of every video. Okay, now we will enter the topic. See here. So the type of security we provide is two types. One is tally part password, that is the data is encrypted. The company name is not visible. It will be encrypted and we have to provide the password. Unless you give the password, the company will not open. Another one is user access control or controlling user access by providing username and password. So the company will not be encrypted. The name, everything will be available. But if you want to enter into that, you have to give the correct username and password. This is one. And another one is, so it's okay for the tally. We provided entering into the tally. We provided the some security. So with that, with the help of that, we can enter into that and we can make the entries. And now, when after making the entries in Tally Prime, in many companies we create, and in all the companies we enter lot of transactions. That is, we enter lot of data into these companies. So in this case, if something happens to the drive, that is where the Tally is installed, the Tally part, the drive, in the drive something happens in the drive, something happens, and also something happens and that data is corrupted in that drive. So what to do? And how the data, everything, the companies, the data, everything will be lost. And also sometimes, so when you are entering the data, suppose some company is by mistake it is deleted by somebody, or by mistake it is deleted. Instead of deleting some company, by mistake we deleted another company. In this case, the company data is completed. Company is to deleted this, the total data is lost. Then what to do? What is the remedy for that? Is called as, so we have to, I will share the screen. So for example, this is the company. So in this company, we have lot of entries already made. Lot of entries made in this. So these are all the entries. Not only this, we have many more entries. So in this case, this data entered in this company. And also not only this, entered in all the companies. The data and all entered in all the companies in the data folder. That is the data folder also called. This is the part, data part. the data path qualified for in the data path there are many more companies. So in all the companies, the data entered is called as the original data. So this original data, we can get a copy and store in some other place. Other place means in some other drive. This is in a drive. So not never keep the software or anything related to the tally in drive C. Don't keep that. Other than that, so other than that, and also other than the data drive, the data path, that is the original data path. Unless that, without that, you can save this and you can copy this, keep a copy of it and save in some other place, means in some other date, some other drive. For example, this is F drive. So you can save this data completely in E drive or G drive, like that. You can keep them copy and you can keep the data saved. So that keeping the data, copy of the original data in some other place, it is called as backup. The data is called as backup data. So we can keep the backup data, that is secondary data. This is the original data, and then that is the backup data is the secondary data. So you can keep the that second and in backup data in some other place. This is called backup. And then, so like that you can back up all the companies, whatever company you require, and all the companies. If any entries are made in some companies, those companies we can back up. Okay, like that we can back up the data, the original data we can back up in some other drive, some other path we can back up. Okay, this is called as backup of data. And the another is if the whole drive is correct. The whole drive is correct means all the companies are lost. All the data is lost. Or something happens in some company only. In the company, the data is corrupted so that you cannot get it back. So the company data is lost. Or sometimes, suppose this is the company and one more company, and we are working with many companies. We are working with many companies, for example. So there are many companies and our actual companies here. So here, this is a Sangvi Enterprises. We made many entries last time. And suppose this company is not required. So to delete the company, suppose we want to delete a company. So we have to go to this Alt K, go to Alter button. So there are many companies that are loaded to the gateway of tally. So all the list will be shown. In this case, which is selected, that will be selected here also, that we can delete. Or by mistake, instead of that, we selected this or instead of this. We selected this company and here it has come here, and by mistake, we deleted this company. We deleted this company. So if it is deleted, then what to do? So if something happens in this drive or some company is deleted, in those cases, the data is completely lost. Then what to do? So the data, this original data is backed up. It is kept in some other drive, that is in some other place as a backup data. So that data, backed up data or the data backup, the data can be brought back. We can bring it back to this original place. This is original data place, that is original path F drive. So to original path that can be brought back. So it is called as restoring the data. So backed up there, kept it there in safe place. If you want, we can get it back here. So getting it back to the original path is called restoring. So how to back up the data and how to restore the data if required. Okay, so what we do is here, this is the first one. When you enter, all the companies will be here. In this case, if you want to back up, how to back up? In this case, this is the original data path. This is the original data path. For backup, we have to create another data path. That is backup data path we have to create. That one we created in advance. That can be created in advance, or at the time of backup also we can create. At the time of backup, we can create, so that will be continued forever. Or we can create, see here, one thing I'll show you here. For example, this is in F drive. This is in F drive. So I created one folder in E drive. You see, in E drive, I created, see, Tata, the tally frame backup 4.1. This is already created. So that you can use and back up the data in that folder. Or at the time of backup, you can create a folder, data in a backup folder. So that can be used after that. From that time, that can be used. So how to do that? So already, if the data backup path is already created, how to use it or how to create a new one. So in this case, if you want to back up the data, so here, go to Alt Y data. In this case, you see backup. You click. So these are all the companies available. Okay. So we have to back up. Here, select the companies for backup. Select the companies in which you want to back up. And then backup destination. But what is the destination path? What is the path where that is the called as the backup path? What is the backup path? Backup destination path. Select here and here. If it is already created in advance, so go to this. Select from drive. Select from drive. Click. It is in E drive. Select E drive and click here. Tally frame backup 4.1. So enter this. It will come up here. Again enter. It will come here. And then now you want to back up. So first time it is better. First time back up all the companies. From next time, whatever company you worked, that company only can be backed up. All the companies are not required. Only the companies in which you worked. That is, we made some entries. Those can be backed up. All others are already backed up. I can do the otherwise. Every time you can back up all the items. See here. First time you back up all the companies. So all the companies you want to back up. Select here. You have to select the companies to back up. Company name and number automatically will come. But first time select all the one. If you want to select one, so here if you select this, so the end of list. If you want to select one more, select that also. Then show end of list. Only these two will be selected. Otherwise, see here. Otherwise, you come here, select all items. If you select all items, all the companies will be backed up. So here, see here. Select all items. Backup. And in this case, go to selected from drive, E drive, tally frame, backup 4.1, select all items. So select all items. So all these companies will be backed up. See here, backup, all the companies are saved. Now we go see, go to what is the drive we have? E drive. You go to E drive, tally frame, backup 4.1. See, all the companies are backed up. So this is the number. This is the backup file name. That is TBK means tally backup. So tally backup 1800. That is the code number. So our company name, our company names have. See, all the company names have 6 digits. 6 digits up to 2.1 tally frame. It was only 5 digits. For the 5 digits, it is given as 900. From 3.0 onwards, for 6 digits, it is giving 1800. That is the code. So TBK 1800. Underline the name of the number of the company. Every company will have a number. So the number of the company in serial 1 lakh, 1 lakh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, like this. So now these are the companies. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, no problem. Okay. And then, so this is the thing, and this is the date of the backup. So now we back it up. That is the type. Back it up and backup type. And this is the file type. File type is all are converted into zip file. WinRAR R2, the zip file, and the data size. What is the data size in every company? Like this, it is actually what we did. We backed up this company. And now one more thing. This is again, suppose. So we backed up the folder, and every time, again, whenever you back up again and again, a backup file, company will not open. Here, this one, you know, here. So only these numbers will be there. So if you back up again in this company, so that new backup will replace this old one. The old one will not be there, and the new one will override the new old one. That's why only this company will take. Every time again and again, company will not open. Every company, once it is backed up, and every time next when you back up, that new backup will replace the old one. That is, the new backup will override the new one. Okay. For example, you see here, this is the Sangvi Enterprises which we did. What we do is now, that is April 2nd, and May 1st is there. And in this case, what we do is from a creditor, see, we purchased from Ramakrishna Electronics for 1,45,000. We sold to debtor, we sold to Amit Traders, Tanvi Enterprises. We sold to Amit Enterprises. From a debtor, we receive money and we pay to a creditor. Okay, so we will make an entry here. We will make an entry. The number of this company is Sanvi Enterprises. The number of entries is 2, 1 lakh 2. Okay. So what you are making? First we are receiving money on 2nd May. We are receiving money on 2nd May. We are receiving cash, and we are receiving from a debtor. For example, Thambi Enterprises. We are receiving the money from Thambi Enterprises. It is the balance is 1 lakh. We are receiving 40,000. For example, 40,000 we are receiving. Okay. On the same day, we are making a payment to a debtor. Sorry, we are making a payment to a creditor. For example, Ramakrishna Electronics, we are making the payment 1,50,000. 25,000 we are making the payment. 1,15,000, for example, 15,500 we are making the payment. So 1 lakh will be the balance. 15,500 will be. Now you go and see the entries will be. So these two entries are added. Now again, if you back up this company, that is Sangvi Enterprises. So go to this place. Sorry, go to this one, backup, and here go to this place, and you drive Tally Prime backup, and we are selecting only Sangvi Enterprises. Only Sangvi Enterprises. Sangvi Enterprises, then end of list. Only one we selected actually. Now we see the already it is backed up. Number 2 is already backed up. So number 2 is the override backup file to this one. You want to override? Yes, we will say yes. So it will override. Go and see. New company will not, again, new number will not be opened. See. Go to this one, you see. Number 2 is only 1. So only 1 is there. Number 2, only 1. Okay. So only 2. That is the new backup replace the old one. So again, if you back up another company, so that also that new backup will replace the old backup will go, and the new backup includes latest entries that will replace the old one. So like this, we have to make the backup. So every day it is better to make a backup every day. And now sometimes, so what to do every time you go for backup, so go to the backup destination bar. You have to select every time. You have to select here, go to select from drive and go to new drive and select this Tally backup. You have to select it every time. And one more thing, suppose here we already created the backup file. Suppose you have not created the backup file already. In such a case, we can create it here. So I will tell you in the please select from drive if it is already created. Now we have to specify the path. So here you said that is something. G drive. So I will make a change. Tally Prime, I give space. in between tally frame. Tally frame backup 4.1. So this is a new drive that is already existing. Selected from the we selected from that one. It is select from time. In this case, if backup folder, backup path does not exist, do you want to create? So it will ask you, and you to create that one. So I'm not making a new one. So in this case, the first itself, instead of creating here directly, we can create when the data is backed up. When we are making the backup, then here we can select a data. We can give a path. So that will be fixed and that we can use that every time. Okay. So like this, every time we have to select the backup data path. That's right. Once you select first time, if you create from specified path, from second time onwards, it will be available in the data. So it will be selected from drive. So from next time onwards, that select from that drive. First time, if you create here, select from specified path. From next time onwards, we have to select it from drive. If you create already, directly we select from drive. Okay. So instead of this, one thing is better. So instead of this, every time selecting the data path, that is data backup path, instead of selecting, if this is fixed and if you take a default data path, the same path is taken as default. So every time when you take the data backup, automatically that backup data path will be fixed by default. It will be automatically gone. Okay. So how to fix that? See, many people, everybody, the data backup, they will say like this, select from drive, go to E drive and select the backup path and select the backup path. Like that they will say. They will not say, but I'm telling you now the new path, that is new type. That is, instead of selecting the data path every time, that is backup path every time, we can make it as default. So here, this is called original data. What is the original company data path? That is F drive calibrate 0.4.1 data. This is the original data path of the company. So that will be original keys that will be available already. Go to this one, Alt Y. At the end, you see data path. If you click that, see company data path, the original data path, F drive calibrate 4.1 data is there. And here you don't type it, just you have to use arrows. Come down arrow, this is company data path, that data path which we created, or we can create here. If you fix it here, it will be default. So here we take. So if you already we created, if you don't create, so take the path, give the path here, that will be fixed here. If you already created, go to data path, that is select from drive, E drive, C, E drive, C, tally frame backup 4.1. Okay, so tally frame backup 4.1 fix. So this is E drive, this is F drive, the original data. This is the backup file. So it is already fixed here. Then accept it. Now you see, now you take the backup. So select that one, go to backup. Automatically by default, the backup folder, the backup data path will come here by default. So we need not select it. Well, every time when you are selecting from the drive, we may commit mistakes. But here, automatically, that is, you have to fix it here. We have to do the data company backup path also. Original path is fixed. The backup path also, if you give it here, if you create it or already created, you take from drive. Otherwise, specified path, you do this path. So the create one, it will be by default, it will be taken automatically. Now you can in the same path, you can take. So again, suppose if you take this one and take again it is saying the same path now, it is asking, do you want to backup, override the backup? Yes. So it is already working. So already taken. So it is already overwritten. You drive data backup. So see already it is overwritten. The forward one has The new one is overwriting the old one. So again, whenever you want to back up, automatically this will automatically the destination, I mean backup destination path will automatically come because we have given the default path in company backup path already here. That is why every time it will come, we need not select. We have to select only here. The original data will be here. Then whatever company we want to select. Suppose if you want to, again, if you take all items, then every company, all the companies, for every company it will say, do you want to overwrite? But everyone we have to click yes, yes, yes. For example, if you take these all items, see here, or see here. First one, again next one, again next one. For every company, it will ask you, do you want to override the backup? That's all. Like that, everybody will be overwritten. So this is how you back up. So this backup destination is creating already or creating now a specific path or selecting from drive. And every time you want to back up, you have to select this. This is one method. Another thing is that backup file, the backup path, if you give it default in the F drive in the data company, data path, if you do this by default, then automatically by default, it will come here. We need not select the destination, backup data path, you need not select, it will automatically come. Okay. So now, so this is called backup of data. It is to be done in some other drive, not this drive, not in C drive, as well as not the drive in which the original data is there. This is the original data vault, data path. In this, don't give, this is the original data. Again, backup data also you don't give in this one, give in some other place. Okay. Now, the company, I mean the data which we have, the tally drive in file. All the companies, something happens in F drive, something problem happened in the total F drive. In that case, all the companies will go. We lose the data of all the companies. Or something happens in one company, the data, there may be some problem, or the company is deleted. In such a case, it will be a problem. In such a case, what we'll do is we have to take the backup, that is the backup path from backup path. We have to take back, we have to get back, that is called as restore. Restore the data into the original path. Into the original path. For example, don't take all these things. For example, so here, Sangvi Enterprise is there. So Sangvi Enterprises, suppose we are not using this one. We want to delete this vertical. We want to delete this. We will delete the company. Go to Alt tab. Then the list. All list means if the companies are, many companies are loaded in the gateway of Tally, then all the list will be shown. Delete means which one you want to delete. So out of this, to show the list. So for example, by mistake we have to delete this one. By mistake we deleted this one. We selected this one and already delete. Yes, sure. So deleted. You see now this Sangvi Traders, see Sangvi Enterprises, the file is deleted. That is the total company is deleted. Company is deleted. Then what to do? So we have to take it back. It is available in the company. See here, the number is number two. Number two. The company number is 2. So here, in this case, that number is available. Number 2 is available in the. See, number 2 is available here. Number 2, number 3. Okay. So now what to do is here, you want to get back. So the company names and their number is available. It is available in the backup path. Now we have to get it back. So how to get it back means the company is lost. So here you see, go to the same Alt Y. So backup with the now we want to restore. So go to restore. Restore means from the backup folder, we have to bring to the original path. Original path is empty. See, original path, restore destination path, original path. Select the companies for restore. So what are the companies to restore? We want to restore one company here. So here, restore the original path, F drive, Tally 4.1 data. And this is the backup path. In the backup path, all the companies are. Suppose the total, what we call, the total drive is corrupted, that is drive is crashed. So all the companies are lost. In such a case, select all items, then all the items will be returned back. We will get it back, get back all the items. Suppose now only one, all others are okay. Sanctuary enterprises is deleted by mistake. So select that. So it will show when it was last time, when it was backed up. See 17, 10:14 p.m. time of backup. Date and time of when it is backed up. Date and time of backup. The latest backup 17th August 10th 10:14. So this is the backup time. So this is, we are selecting this and then end of list. So give end of list and accept. See here. Now we go to Alt F3, go to this one, see Sanctuary Enterprises, we got that. Got back Sanctuary Enterprises, see the table also, see the entries, see this 15,000 and this one, these are the two entries made now, and then we backed up. So our total data, we got that. This is called as restoring data. Restoring data. Restoring is we need not do anything. Take restore, if you show the restoring data part, that is the original data part. But get back to F drive. So that will show automatically. And the first time here destination backup path will be shown here. Here original data will be shown. From here to data path, I mean the backup path we are taking. Now this is the original data. From backup path getting back to the original path. It's like this. So if you have to select, if anything is a problem, any company is a problem, then we can select that again. If all the companies are lost, data, the folder itself, F drive itself is wrong, is completely gone. In such a case, select all items, all the companies will be restored. This is called as restoration. So, backup, manually selecting every time the destination path, I mean the backup destination path, select every time and backup. Or here, keep the backup path by default in the data path, original data path here, and the company backup data path, you keep it here. So here we have to use only up and down arrows. Up, I use the down arrow and take it and select from drive, it's already created, or specify path if you want to create now. Then we give it that, then Control A, accept. So that is accepted and it is restored. So every time thereafter you want to back up, automatically the same backup destination, I mean backup path will come automatically by default. We need to select every time. So this is about it. If you have to get it back, just go to the restore path, restore, that is the original data, and this is the backup path. And in this, all the companies you want to require, or select all items, or you want any company is a mistake by data is corrupted, or something happened, or that company is deleted. So you select that company and get yes, click enter and select after one company, selecting one company, then go to all items. Sorry, it will come as end of list. Select end of list. So that we want to select two companies. Select one company, again select another company, then select end of list. Then enter. All the two companies will be restored. So this is about the backup and restore of the company data. Backup, that is keeping the data safe, the copy of the data. The original data will be there in the tally frame. The copy of the data, storing and copying and keeping safe in some other data, some other drive or some other place is called backup. If any problem in the original data, getting it back is called the restore. So with this, for this company, I close the session. So please watch video till the end only. Don't skip in the end. If you skip, you will understand backup. Then if you skip it, you cannot understand the restore option you can have. Okay, like this. So with this, I close this one. Wish you all the best. Good night.